Our research study, entitled Online User-Generated Reviews Effects on Customers' Behavior and Purchasing Decision. Background of the study. With the rise of the internet, it's becoming increasingly important to understand how individuals make online purchasing decisions. With an increase of 19.9% in 2016 and forecasted growth of 17.5% for 2017. Global business-to-consumer e-commerce now accounts for 8.7% of retail sales worldwide. Overall, e-commerce is still dominated by middle-aged and older consumers, but younger consumers are still increasingly buying goods or services online. So far, most research has focused on older adults, leaving it unclear how younger adults deal with the challenges involved in consumer decision. Still, this research will not just about the online user decision, but it is about the online user-generated reviews and its effect on customers' behavior and purchasing decision. According to the article of Dunlao on 2011, reviews posted online have a significant effect on Filipinos' behavior and purchasing decision, with 3 out of 5 or 61% of Filipinos who access internet claiming that they believe on online customer reviews. According to a report, which is a pre-release of data from the Global Insight and Measurement Companies entitled Southeast Asia Digital Consumer Report, 2/3 of digital Filipino use social media as a resource when determining what product or services to purchase. It also discovered that online product reviews and discussion forums are the second and third most trusted sources of product purchase suggestions, next only to friends and family. According to Jay Bautista, General Director of Nelson's Media Business in the Philippines, such as overwhelming trust creates opportunities and challenges in the companies and consumer. Given that people are likely to believe what they read online, repeatedly unfavorable reviews will have a negative impact on customers' decision, prompting them to decide or not to continue purchasing.
Statement of the problem. Number 1. What is the profile of your respondents in terms of gender, number of years as online customer, type of product purchased online, kind of online selling platform used. Number 2. How do respondents assess the credibility of the user-generated review when buying online? Number 3. How are respondents affected by user-generated review when buying online in terms of customer behavior, purchasing decision? Number 4. Is there a significant difference in the respondents' perceived effect of user-generated review when buying online when grouped according to their profile?
Customers will gain insight into how to buy high-quality products from only firm as a result of this research. It will instruct them on how to make internet purchases, about the effect of online-generated reviews. It will motivate them to do the right thing in order to receive more positive feedback. It can also assist in gaining more consumers and becoming successful online sellers. Information diagnosticity influence consumer information adaptation. So, consumer are primarily influenced by the quantity of information in online reviews. This may convince your potential customers that they just want your product, but they need it. In a time where convenience is highly valued.
Research framework. The researchers aim to know the effects of online user-generated reviews on customers' behavior and purchasing decision in the selected online customers of grade 11 and 12 students in Mataas na Kahoy Senior High School. The first frame presented the user-generated reviews, while the second frame showed the study consisting of purchasing based on the following aspects: behavior and decision. Both frames show that customers' behavior and purchasing decision are dependent on user-generated reviews. User-generated reviews is assigned as the independent variable as it is the base variable and is rarely affected by other factors. After seeing the reviews, customers can search for data from other consumers to know how they behave or decide what to purchase. Customers' behavior and purchasing decision are dependent on user-generated reviews since it is the one affected the most and easily changeable by other factors. Hypothesis. There is no significant difference in the respondents' perceived effect of user-generated reviews when buying online when viewed according to their profile.
The research methodology is presented in this chapter, which is the chapter 3. In greater detail, the researchers outline the method of research, population, sample size and sampling techniques, description of respondent, research instrument, data gathering procedure, and statistical treatment of data for the completion of this research in this study. For the method of research, the researchers use descriptive correlational quantitative research method to gather information for this study. This research design was used for data collection and analysis. The primary goal is to collect numerical data and generalize it across population or to describe specific phenomena. The goal of this study was to determine the effect of online user-generated reviews on customers' behavior and purchasing decision in selected online customer of Mataas na Kahoy Senior High School during school year 2021 up to 2022. For the population, sample size, and sampling techniques, the researchers use stratified simple random techniques. In terms of gender, the female got the highest number of respondents, which is 54 out of 78, or 69.23%. For the description of respondents, the study's participants were grade 11 ABM Compassion and grade 12 ABM Serenity of Mataas na Kahoy Senior High School who were officially enrolled in 2021 up to 2022 throughout the first semester. Respondents can be either male or female. For the research instrument, the primary instrument to collect feedbacks from respondents on the research problem was survey questionnaire. The survey questionnaire was divided into 3 sections. The first section of the survey questionnaire covered the respondent's profile, including name, gender, number of years as online customer, type of product purchased online, and type of online selling program used. For the second section, the respondents were asked for their preferred response in an 8-item statement about the credibility of online user-generated reviews when purchasing online. And for the last part, it was focused on the effect of online user-generated reviews when buying online on their customers' behavior and purchasing decision. For the data gathering procedures, the researchers collect information to determine where the sample size was drawn during the first stage of the data collection procedure. Throughout a letter, the researchers requested permission from the Mataas na Kahoy Senior High School teachers to obtain information on the number of students in the target population. The next step in the data collection was to distribute the survey questionnaire to the respondents via Google Form. The researchers asked the participants to carefully read some important reminders and guidance on how to conduct the instrument. Following the completion of all questions, the researchers ensured the consistency and accuracy of the collected data. The overall data collection procedure took 15 days, from March 23, 2022 to April 6, 2022. Statistical treatment of data. Data from survey questionnaire were quantitatively analyzed using statistical product and survey solution and Microsoft Office Excel to ensure accuracy and reliability of data analysis. In this study, we used 3 types of tools to analyze and treat the data. The first one was frequency and procedure, second, weighted mean, and lastly, the one-way ANOVA.
The first table is the kind of online selling platform used and it has a total frequency of 193 and a total percentage of 100%. As a result, the majority of the respondents use Shopee as an online selling platform. The table shows that the frequency and percentage was used for the data of the respondents' social demographic profile were calculated using percentage. The second table is the type of product purchased online, and it has a total frequency of 261 and a total percentage of 100%. As a result, the majority of the respondents choose fashion as a product purchased online. This table represents the comparison between the respondents' perception on the effects of the online users' generated reviews on customers' behavior and purchasing decision when grouped according to gender using one-way ANOVA. It is shown from the table that the indicators such as customers' behavior and purchasing decision has a total p-value of 0.56 that is greater than the level of significant, which is 0.05. Therefore, the decision is accepting the null hypothesis and the remarks is not significant. This table represents the comparison between the respondents' perception on the effects of the online users' generated reviews on customers' behavior and purchasing decision when grouped according to the number of years as an online customers using one-way ANOVA. It is shown from the table that the indicators such as customers' behavior and purchasing has a total p-value of 0.65 that is greater than the total level of significant, which is 0.05. Therefore, the decision is accepting the null hypothesis and the remarks is not significant.
Summary. The weighted mean summary table shows the impact of user-generated review while buying online is highlighted. It received an aggregate weighted means of 3.8, which was interpreted as strongly agree by respondents. According to the respondents' reaction, the statement of the problem 3.1 customers' behavior received the greatest weighted means of 3.16. When verbally translated as agree, the statement of the problem 3.2 purchasing decision received the lowest weighted mean of 2.99 when verbally interpreted as agree. Conclusion. Number 1. The majority of respondents are female who have been online customer for 1 to 2 years and have purchased a fashion production from the Shopee online selling platform. Number 2. Based on their assessment of the credibility of the user-generated review when purchasing online, the researcher conclude that the majority of the participants strongly agree that the credibility of the user-generated review is a big help to them or other people when purchasing online. The researcher concludes the participants always reply on online review before purchasing a product. Customers' behavior. The majority of respondents have demonstrated different behavior when purchasing online and have a strong experience in looking or checking the feedback of the customer before making a move. It is customary for them to rely on the opinions of the other customer in order to make a more informed decision. Purchasing decision. The majority of respondents strongly agree that they buy the product if the review are recently posted by previous customer. To help them choose, and when the reviewer are convincing, they purchase the product and lean toward based on the reviewer written on the website rather than their friend or family. And the respondents disagreed that they did not purchase a product with a bad review from previous customers.
Recommendation for online platforms to display an updated and clear descriptions of the products, particularly customer reviews and the number of sold items. It is for the customers to easily see if the product is good or bad, recommended by other customers, and help them make an informed decision. Researchers also recommend that sellers provide detailed information or descriptions of their product to assist customers in deciding what to buy. Also, sellers must respond to messages from potential customers because everyone requires more information before making a final decision. Customers are also encouraged by the researchers to be more practical when purchasing products online. You must read reviews from others on how it has benefited and determine if you also requires it. Everyone should be a wise customers. Read reviews and products. You can visit our official Facebook page named Notify Me. Our page giving tips and tricks, save money, safety shopping and avoid scams. About expectation versus reality of one products, comparing two products, keeping your records, use secure checkout. If you want more, please follow us on Facebook and click notification bell para lagi kayong updated. That's all, thank you.